Today we're taking on a tour of one of Denver's coolest and most walkable neighborhoods, the Denver Highlands. So we've got a breakdown here of the Highlands, the Potter Highlands, West Highlands, and Sunnyside.
Sunnyside is not the Highlands.
Okay, not technically, but it's right across the street. And if you want to be near the Highlands, it's a really cool, family-friendly neighborhood to consider.
Yeah, awesome. And if you have any questions more about the Denver Highlands or any of the areas, we break all of that down on our video, but none of it is a replacement for a genuine conversation with us. So as full-time real estate agents, part-time tour guides to Denver living, we've got you covered. Reach out to us in any of the ways that are best for you in the description below, or subscribe for more info.
So let's start by breaking down the Highlands. Okay, so we've got LoHi, the Potter Highlands, and just generally the Highlands. LoHi is the area closest to downtown in the highway, where you have a concentration of restaurants. There are some places to live in there. You tend to see a lot more slot homes and condo style homes right in there. And then you've got the greater Highlands area, which is just a little north of the area. You get a little outside of all the restaurants and bars and things, and you start getting into a nicer neighborhood that's a little quieter, just a stone's throw away from everything. And then you've got the Potter Highlands, which is just a very small corner, a square on the west side of the Highlands. This is the historic district. There's some cool history behind how it was named. We won't dive into that today because I don't want to keep you all day. But what you need to know about the Potter Highlands is that because it's a historic district, what you see is what you get. Remodeling is going to be exceptionally hard because you have to follow all these historical guidelines. So if you aren't aware, it's very hard to work with Denver for remodels, especially hard in the Potter Highlands. So right now we're in the Highlands area, which is the coolest, most walkable, filled with restaurants and bars. There's just a bridge away from the downtown Denver area. This is the area where everything is happening.
I will still say though, most of the folks that we help move here do still have cars. So though you have that great walkability, you can get by without one. Most people end up deciding they do want the car. And so with that, you should know it's nice to get a dedicated parking space, get off the street, avoid the side swiping, all that good stuff.
This is the area that's bordered by 38th Avenue, Federal, Spear, and I-25. And this is where you want to be if you want to be blocks away from the action, basically right in the middle of everything. It's a completely different neighborhood if you cross any of those boundaries.
And technically, the southern border is actually the Platte River, right? Not just I-25.
That's a good point. Now we're talking about the homes themselves in the Highlands. For a single family house, we've got 1,500 square feet above ground, 2,100 total, including the basement. The basement is often kind of a small cellar area, mostly for storage and utilities, but sometimes you'll have a basement down there. You're often going to have short ceilings, so it's not the most amazing guest bed space, but hey, sometimes you want it too comfortable so those folks overstay their welcome. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, $842,000 median sale price, and a lot size of about 3,600 square feet.
And for townhomes and condos, you're looking at a median of 1,265 square feet. Typically no basements there, with a median count of 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a closeout price of $662,000.
LoHi is the kind of place that's got a super cute, walkable Sunday farmers market. So every week you can head there, stock up on all the produce that you're gonna let expire in your fridge, because instead you're gonna be hitting Bar Taco, Avanti, and all the cool places that are so walkable.
Yeah, speaking of cool places, you throw a rock and there's a restaurant that's rated 4.5 plus stars on Google here. I mean, everything is here. We've got some of my favorite places. The Edible Eats group has L5, Linger, and Root Down.
Root Down's great for vegetarian food. L5 has that really nice view from the top.
And Linger is a super cool former mortuary turned into a super happening restaurant. This is one of my favorite spots in the city. It doesn't have the view anymore because of some building, but it's an awesome atmosphere, and the bar top upstairs is a light bright bar top. You gotta check it out.
So after college, I moved back home to Denver, but I wasn't here that long as an adult before I turned in my cool card and settled down in the suburbs. So Jake, you're the person to ask, what's a rockin' date night look like in LoHi?
Yeah, as a college dropout who never left Denver, I've spent tons of time here. So if I was taking my wife out for a date night today, we would start off with a pre-dinner cocktail at the Family Jones, which is the coolest cocktail bar. They make all their own spirits in-house. The atmosphere is amazing. We then walk a couple blocks down to Duo Restaurant for a wonderful meal. And then we'd kick off the night, or we would end the night here at Avanti with this awesome view of downtown.
Oh yeah, great spot. You never have to ask your partner the dreaded question of what do you want for dinner? They've got it all.
Without going into too much detail, the Potter Highlands, a couple of quick, fun tidbits. This is an official Denver historic district since 1979. There's about 700 buildings. What makes it different is it's one of the most intact collections of late 19th and early 20th century homes on the north side of town. You've got Queen Anne Victorians, Denver squares, brick bungalows, a unique block pattern with large square blocks and interior carriage lots. And why that matters is we have stricter design deadlines, as we mentioned, fewer modern scrapes, so you're going to see more homes that maintain that beautiful old style where you have updated, but maybe they've retained the classic beauty of some of these homes.
Here we are at Chafee Park, not to be confused with the neighborhood north of I-70 called Chafee Park. This is just the Chafee Park that brings us into the Sunnyside neighborhood. Now the Sunnyside neighborhood is going to be just north of Highlands. Once you cross 38th, you are in the Sunnyside neighborhood and you can definitely feel a distinct difference. So yes, you are still really nice proximity to Denver. You've still got a little bit of walkability with some restaurants and things, but as you continue to move further north and further away from downtown, you start to enter a little bit more of a suburban feel. Now, don't be confused, this is not the suburbs, but if you're looking for a little bit more quiet and a little bit more single-family home style, this might be the area for you. For some of those honorable mentions for really great places to go, this is actually home to a 2 Michelin star restaurant. Wolf's Taylor is really close by. You've also got Monkey Barrel Brewery if you want a little bit more of a laid-back vibe, and Sunny's is a must-go for breakfast.
For Sunnyside, we've got something interesting going on here where the single-family homes are going to have a lower median sale price than some of the townhomes, duplexes, and condos. And the reason being is that in Sunnyside, if you're getting a single-family house, it's typically going to be an older house, whereas Sunnyside was really ripe during the last 10 years of development, and they had the right zoning that you could scrape a house and build a duplex instead. So the price difference is going to be explained by more modern houses with modern layouts and materials. So for a single family home, we've got about 1,200 square feet above ground, 1,900 square feet total with that basement or that cellar area, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, lot size of about 4,700 square feet, and $775,000 median sale price. For townhomes, duplexes, and condos, we've got about 1,800 square feet above ground with a total of 2,200 square feet, including that basement, which in a lot of these homes, if they're newer ones, you're going to have a full-size basement with very tall ceilings, a little too comfortable for guests if you ask me. 3 beds, 4 bathrooms, and a median sale price of $863,000. I'm not here to crown a victor of these neighborhoods. They are all great places to live, just have little differences. But my personal pick would be West Highlands. So this is a little less in the center of everything as the Highlands is, but you've still got a couple of great spots. You've got Fire on the Mountain for some awesome wings. You've got Sassafras American Eatery for a bunch of creative dishes for brunch or lunch. And generally just a little bit of more of a neighborhood feel. Bigger lots here, a little more family friendly if you ask me. This is where I would want to live. And the other cool thing about it is that it's just north of Sloan's Lake and just south of the Berkeley neighborhood. Now we're going to dive into those neighborhoods in another video coming soon, but part of the reason West Highlands is so cool is because it is a nice, quiet neighborhood that is in the middle of all the coolest spots in the area. For the houses in the West Highlands area, for a single family house, you're looking at about 1,300 square feet above ground, about 2,000 square feet total. Similar things going on with the basements and cellars as the Highlands. You've got a median lot size of quite a bit bigger at 5,400 square feet and about a $900,000 median sales price. For duplexes, townhomes, and condos sort of things, you're looking at about 1,100 square feet above ground, 1,600 square feet total, and $640,000 median sale price. Overall, West Highlands, we've got larger lots, more historic stock, fewer mixed-use buildings, often a sweet spot for families. Hopefully now you have a better understanding of what we call the Denver Highlands area. But a YouTube video is no substitute for personalized touring. So book a call with us. We'll get you out here. We'll tour each one of these neighborhoods and beyond and make sure you're ready to find the perfect place.
And hey, I bet you still have more things that you want to see about Denver. We have all of that on our channel. So be sure and subscribe so you can be the very first to get all of it.